Yo guys, so in this video, I'm going to be basically walking you through how to get better at Fortnite and the new season, Chapter 4, Season 2. And yeah, let's just get straight into the video. Alright, so on to the actual real tips and tricks. I just want to add real quick, before I actually get into the tips and tricks, I just want to say that whatever you get from tutorial videos from me, Jarian, whoever you get your tutorial videos from, this season is very, very similar to last season. And not in the sense of some things, but in the sense of getting better and how the skill levels of players. Now, I will say, if you are a lower level like me, so far, you haven't really played that much, then you will get worse players. You will get worse players that will, or maybe not worse players per se. They're probably just players that won't build a lot. So, you'll probably get you will probably get easier kills if you are on that skill level in aiming, because even if you're going to edit course them or however you choose to kill them, you still have to hit the shot at the end of the day. So that will fall into the tips and tricks. Now, going into the actual tips and tricks. So aiming, I think, is like one of the most important things of the season. I think overall is just extremely important because of how everything is this season, because there is a lot of sweats once you get like high up, like if you're playing a sweaty game mode, or you get high up in arena, or you're like a high level playing battle royale maybe with a high skill level. You will have those rough matches. You will have those rough fights where you'll die, you'll make a mistake because of how good the person is. If you're like me, if they make you play fast and not smooth, that's what I always run into when I play into like really good players. I run everything smooth and consistent, so if they force me to build a lot to get the high ground, or if they force me to do something fast to get to the point where I can kill them, that's a huge weakness for me, which I think that's a weakness for other people as well. Oh, excuse me. So, it's always great to have that extra aim help. So, at the end of the day, that job is getting done quicker and more efficiently. And how you would do that is, I think aiming wise, I like 1v1s and zone wars. I think I like 1v1 zone wars, or like playing zone wars with one of your friends or a few of your friends are like perfect ways to get just way better at the game in general, really. I mean, aim trainers are okay. Skavak, I used to love Skavak. I used to play it a lot, but I kind of faded away from actually enjoying that. I think if you actually play it a lot, it's good. It's really good practice. But I feel like the best practice you're gonna get is zone wars, realistic situations, because you're basically playing an actual battle royale game in the sense of there's storm usually in zone wars, and you're usually using realistic guns from the season or chapter, and that kind of thing. So, me personally, that's what I found the best useful, or the most useful, not best useful. Then at that, going into building and editing. Building, for me personally, I found Raiders Peace Control map, free builds, things like that, the most useful for me. Now, some people might figure out that some things are better than them than others. Everybody has a preference when it comes to getting better at the game. Some people affect from aim trainers better than they will zone wars. Me, I'm one of the people that affect more zone wars than aim trainers, because me, I don't play the game like really like that. I don't play the game all the time, so Zone Wars gives me wiggle room where I don't have to just sit in creative every time I play, and it's like things like that. I can just put that into my warm-up routine for like 20, 30 minutes, depending on how much I'm liking it or whatever, just depending on the day. Um, to work on all of the skills that I already know, to warm myself up for battle royale or battle royale arena, tournament, whatever I'm looking to do that day. Now, also, if you are not warming up before you play, that is a horrible mistake. That is a huge disadvantage for you if you are not warmed up mechanically. Because if you just say maybe play Zone Wars for like 10 minutes or 1v1 your friend for like 10 minutes or even free build for like 5 or 10 minutes, that's just easy way to warm yourself up so you are ready to take those fights, especially if you're gonna do a tournament or you are like a high rated arena player. You have a lot of arena points. Just a great way in general that will really that will help you and help you a lot. You said that'll be all for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, subscribe and like. It helps me out a lot as a small content creator. Keep in mind you don't have to. It just helps me out a lot. And I hope you all learned something from this video and found it pretty useful. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace.